Welcome back everyone, I'm Craven and this is Visions of Mana. We are of course in, well, the Dark Archives. Look at that, so, cause, well, we have the quest of course to find all Benevolence and defeating them. We know where 4 are and technically I know where the 5th one is as well. The game is just hiding it from us for now. But we see in this place already there are new quests abound. So before we're gonna hunt down all these Benevolence, let's pick up all the quests we can find and fulfill them like we've done before. Because the rewards are getting better, they're getting bigger for us and I want it. So let's pick up these two and let's go from there. Well, I'm coming to the final stages of making some clothes, but I don't have enough dye left to finish everything. I need a dye that produces a deep midnight blue color, but where am I going to find some on such a short notice? Wait a moment. I recall reading somewhere that such a pigment can be extracted from a dark Betmo hide. I may be able to make the dye myself. I hate to trouble you like this, but if you find any dark Betmo hides on your travels, is there any chance you could keep hold of them for me? Yes? Does it say where? No. I have no idea where these enemies are, so I'm getting a feeling that we're gonna pick up a whole lot of quests and that the items we're gonna get for that are gonna be in the realms where we need to fight the Benevolence along the way. Which is still more than fine if there are a couple of quests like that, because we are going to face them, fight them and beat them. So let's pick them up. And in between episodes, if I can find where these are, and if they are not at the Benevolence, we'll pick up the stuff as well. Well, are you aware of the strange behavior some monsters display? It doesn't happen often, but lost monsters are known to stray into town on occasion. Rare though it may be, I've been thinking of ways to ward off these evil creatures. I read in a book that hanging an eye of imp and the horn of a chest knight on your front door will keep the monsters away. I'd like to put that claim to the test, so if you find some imp eyeballs and spiral chest knight horns, could you bring them to me? We can, and again, let me guess. It doesn't show us where to get them. Well, the chest knight horns might be at the Mana Sanctuary. The imp, I don't know. Let's just keep these quests in mind as that they are going to be revealed at some point. I am. Just wonder if there was going to be an update on the equipment.
These goods are to come back again sometime.
At least not here. Well, there could be towns we haven't been able to access because you need to have the ability to fly. Yeah, I just want to make sure that there are no quests inside the archive itself. Alright, can we test? Yeah, it looks like we can summon Remco anywhere that we are. Alright, let's go to another continent and then do our summoning there too. So let's go to Tianeea, since it's relatively close. 3 quests here. Oh, they cannot all be find obscure monsters, right? I'm sure there's gonna be some that's just very local.
Hey there.
Hey, I was reading this book and there were all these pictures of fish flying in the sky over Kashwa Moors. Have you read it? I want to go see these flying fish are real, but everyone says I'm not allowed to leave the village. Well, can you go to Kashwa Moors and see if there really are fish flying in the sky, please? Oh, and the book also said that the flying fish can down enemies with their deadly water guns or something like that. So be careful, okay, Val? I mean, I'm not worried about someone as strong as you are, but don't do anything stupid. Alright, but since that's on the other continent, we'll leave it until we check out those realms. But there's at least a location we know where it is. Well, something my grandpa said has been bugging me for the longest time. He said he buried a really important thing in Charred Passage, and this happened after Grandma went to the goddess. Grandpa went off to join them just last year. I never gave much thought to what he buried until recently, but now I really want to find it. I guess it will be like a memento. But with all the monsters in Charred Passage these days, I'm too frightened to even begin my search. Well, would you mind finding what Grandpa buried for me, please? I'll be happy to. Wait, was there an actual hint? Oh, that's just the quest itself. 10,000 cash and serum? Oh, sign me up. Well, I was walking along Charred Passage and I spotted a group of very nasty looking hobgoblins. They were a suspicious lot, that's for sure, clearly up to no good. I'm worried they're planning to attack some innocent travelers as they make their way through the area. Someone has to stop them, but I'm too weak to do anything on my own. What should I do? Well, we'll handle it. We're gonna go there anyway, and this is something we can do easily.
Let's rest up.
Alright, so 2 quests, one in that corner of the area and all the way up there too. Let's go to the beach first. Is the one we need to walk the furthest? That's probably where the item, or yeah, well, it is the item of the hobgoblins, of course. But on such a deserted island, I would think a treasure would be buried there instead of having monsters to fight. So let's have a look around, shall we? Well, we have been in that area before, so we know what we can potentially expect there. Monster-wise, it should be all very doable. But this is just a low-level area for us. Nothing we've ever had trouble with before. I guess it's gonna be on the top of the mountain itself. That would be a great place to hide something. I guess we cannot climb that part yet, but I am not deterred. I will find what it is. Maybe the other side will be better. Well, it definitely looks like it wants us to go up there, but there has to be a way to get to that, isn't it? Ooh. Could this be it? Is there any way for us to stay on high? Yeah, I want to look at the other side here. Because maybe with a bit perspective from a distance, we might find out where the thing is we are looking for. Ah, there it is.
Nice, got it.
A legible letter. Alright, very, very nice. Thank you very much.
Now where's our next stop?
That will be the hobgoblins. Yes, and I'm very intrigued by the 2 spots on top, but we'll get there once we defeated these little nasties.
Nice timing. Fire to burn. It's useless to run. on it!
Extra enemies.
Ooh, level 36. Yes, make some effort.
Buckle up.
Oh, trust me, we have no intention to escape.
No shovel!
Ooh. Looks like they were doing very nasty things to our girl over there. Better keep an eye out.
We've got quite a lot of lucre. There's no need to be so frugal.
Yes, we know morally. Just don't, well, let's say don't fault us for it.
All right.
Hours later he's gonna,
Welcome, fine.
like, tell us off about all the elemental points we haven't spent yet. I do hope that you get enough points to unlock everything. I
Show
have
us the wonders.
thought about that before, but I just assumed that we will always get enough points to unlock everything, or at least get enough of the clovers to compensate for the thing we're gonna be short of. Let's just go to Tianeea
So where's our next stop?
and deliver these two. I do wish we could have dashed in this when we are in a town.
Hey,
Oh, hi Val. How's the search coming along? Huh? Is that what he married? It's a letter and it's in Grandpa's handwriting. Hang on. It's addressed to Grandma. Is this a love letter? Oh, Grandpa. He always did say Grandma was the love of his life. Thank you for finding the letter. I'll be sure to take extra good care of it. This is for you. I know it's not much, but I want you to have it.
One step closer to becoming a true soul guard.
It's a lot. And it will give Morley more to, well, tell me off for having too much money.
Oh,
Oh, it's you again. Was that? You went and drove out the band of hobgoblins? Incredible! I can't thank you enough. Now that the path is safe again, I can go back to running my business. Oh, but before I go, here, take this. I think you deserve a little something for your
that was
efforts.
a great new experience.
Ooh, summon goblin and a shit ton of money as well. Thank you very much. Alright, let's use the warp tree to check out all the other areas. And while we're here, I want to check up on our dot bear. Ooh, the god of scales. Use this item to reset character elemental plots. Ooh, that's might be interesting. Yeah, that's definitely where I wanna save for. But like I said, I try to be very aware of what we do with our points. That's why I don't randomly just activate everything, just only when I change characters. Because I want to be able to get to the maximum ability of an element once we are able to go there. And if I spend everything straight away, we won't be able to do that. But now that the scales are in play, that makes things extremely interesting.
Let's rest up.
Alright, we got quests here. Wait, there is long run is saying that there's a monster there. And turn as one here. Castle Crescendo. Oh, that's been. Wait. There were places we weren't allowed to go when we were in these places, is there? Ah, so there are dungeons where the Beneficents are. Where we weren't allowed to enter. Very good. I am going to go to this place first, because to be honest, we have never gotten a quest here after we went through it first, so I'm intrigued to see what we can get. But don't worry, we'll pick up everything on this continent before we go to any other. I'm just very curious, that's all it is.
Yes.
Have you heard the rumors about the knight in black armor? They're said to stalk the area around the ruins in the Fallow Steppe. And in the way they chase off innocent passerbys, great sword race is anything to go by. They seem to have claimed a place as their domain. A colleague of mine tasked me with investigating those ruins. But after hearing about those knights, I've been having second thoughts. But I must say, you folks look like you know your way around a fight. If you're feeling up for it, would you go mind checking the Fallow Steppes and defeating those troublesome black knights? Oh, and if you manage to discover who or what those knights really are, could you let me know as well? Is he referring to the ruin enemies from level 50? I'm more than willing to check up on them, but they might be a little bit out of our reach at the moment. Okay, these ones are filled as well. Because the thing is, I still don't know exactly if all these shops are connected. So if one runs out, the other is as well. Doesn't matter. It just doesn't take a lot of time to check, does it? Oh, hey, you there. Correct me if I'm wrong, but you might be the Soul Guard? Thought so. I knew so the moment as I saw your face. You've got the look of a born fighter, kid. Listen, mind if I take a couple of minutes of your time? There's something I want to talk to you about. There is this horde of monsters up at Rime Falls, you see, and their numbers seem to be growing by the day. And they aren't like scrawny little wimps either. They're powerful critters, like of which you've never seen before. I try to think of the heinous schemes a gang that size could be plotting. That's why I'm reaching out to you, please. Dispatch the horde of monsters gathered at the Rime Falls. But remember, to keep your guard up, it could be dangerous. Well, if it's dangerous, then it's definitely something we should be doing instead of you normal villagers. And any challenge will make us
Let's plan our
stronger.
next move.
Alright. Fallow Steppes and Rime Falls. Alright, let's do them.
Let's continue. Is time slowing down?
Oh no, we can take this.
I believe your opponent.
Grant me strength.
Really? Snow! Ah, crap, that's on me. I didn't even think about healing her. Really, can you stop icing me for a second?
Keep them coming.
I cannot revive my colleague if you're kicking on ice. This takes way too long. It took away my cup? Really? Son of a bitch. Why aren't we allowed to use it?
Fire diversion. Keep them coming.
I wonder why that is.
On it. Enough things.
Are only you allowed to use one cup every round? Oh, then I'm extra pissed that they took this away from me.
Moving. Keep them coming. You're not getting over. Understood. Here.
Far enough.
Here.
So cold.
I can help you.
Ooh,
Here. I can help you.
Again, why are you not allowing me to heal him? Thank you. I know it's something really logical what's happening, but it is really annoying. And the fact that we cannot run from this fight, I should have thought about that before anything else. That's not fair, you son of a gun.
Here.
My thanks.
No shovel.
This fight is not very good on my luck, is it? Every time by the second that I'm doing stuff.
Now it's timing. Think you can handle this? Grant me strength.
Now we will do this. And then I will need to replenish all my stocks.
Understood. I can help you. Fire diversion.
Oh, this was intense. Still don't know why my cups weren't working. Did the game not detect the fact that she was gone? Because in all honesty, the tree was still there that she uses, so could it be that because the tree was still there, the game saw that as her being alive, and therefore I wouldn't be able to use the Cup of Wishes? Would be weird though, but that could be it, right? Alright, let's wait. More? Let's see. Yeah, I'm not ready for that. I need to replenish everything.
Well, where's our next stop?
Cause I think we're good, but I want to go
A
by the
fine
shop
opportunity
first.
to test.
Well, we get enough money from these quests, so we might as well spend it for items we might need to use. And having said that, I might want to change my radial. It's there. Chocolate. Yeah, we might as well make the step to actively using chocolate. And making it on a shortcut will be easier for us to use in the fight and maybe not make me stress out that much.
Only the thank you for your patronage.
Ooh, they're not even selling chocolate here?
Come again soon.
How horrendous. How can you not sell chocolate? It's the best thing you can have wherever you go. Well, so I'm guessing we did phase 1 of that part?
Let's plan our next move.
Well, now that we know that... You know what, I'm gonna have a quick save. Because yes, I was challenged. And yes, it was very scary, but I'm not done with it just yet. Because quests are allowed to be difficult. And yes, I'm allowed to be very salty by it, but as long as we make it happen...
Keep your guard up walking through here. Gotta stay mobile. or else we'll freeze.
And the thing is, I really hate the freeze status, and the fact that they're giving that doesn't really help either.
Let's see what you are made of.
No, Double! I can still fight! I can still fight! I think we can use the vessel!
You just need to take out the Sagans before they start unleashing their icy death rays. And then see if we can hold off to the third layer before using our CS.
Answer our call!
Understood.
Frigid cold makes my eyes close of their own accord.
I need you!
Easy. You force my hand. Salamander, coolly cold.
Time to call him!
So cold.
I can help you.
Easy.
Come on.
Coolly cold.
Here,
Appreciate
I can help you.
Dryad, coolly cold. Frigid cold makes my eyes close.
You're not giving away!
Just my luck.
So cold.
Come on, we gotta beat this one. There's gonna be a third one.
Nice timing.
Come on, this is ridiculous.
I can still fight!
Frigid cold.
Yeah, snow is way too powerful. We really need to get some ability seeds in ourselves to stop this after this fight.
Salamander!
You will pay.
I can help you. Here,
So fast!
no double.
Salamander!
Pouring in.
Not so fast!
The earth.
Let's her apart!
Keep them coming.
A fearsome foe.
Their third group, that guy is demised. Maybe not.
We should be off.
Let's see. Hey, this one was counted. Wait. I thought it was 11,000 that we got for it. Oh well, doesn't matter. Any reward is a good one. The fellow steps. Is there any way we can find where our creatures are? Dark Knights. Well, I do have an inkling where they are.
Where's our next stop? Let's collect ourselves before we set off.
Because I'm guessing they would be at the ruins. Because the Dark Knights, I've never encountered them here just as a normal enemy, so it would be the most logical choice to find them. If they are level 55, I will leave them, because we'll definitely not be ready for that, considering how much trouble we have against a few enemies that just did a sprinkling of ice magic against us. There it is, Dark Knight. 53. Yeah, that one is Let's say we'll put it on ice for a little bit. That's fine. Does explain the gigantic amount of money for it, because it's one that takes a lot of trouble. Iffish ink, was there more? And these two we don't know, so that one we can do.
We should be off.
Oh wait, we could just
Let's collect ourselves
go
before we set
to
off.
the harbor itself. This one we can deliver. So we're now getting a very tough quest sprinkled in with like high level quests. Oh hey, you're back, safe and sound too. Hey, have you driven out the monsters by the waterfall? Oh, nicely done. I knew I could count on you. Oh, glad I found you when I did, Solgard. Who knows what those ruffians would have gotten up to if we didn't drive them off. Please, take this as a small token of my appreciation.
One step closer to becoming a true soul guard.
Thank you very much. Then let's head to the warp and go to another area and pick some more up.
Let's plan our next move.
The effect of the Benevodon of wind.
What's up with this wind?
Whoa! Veil of wind? More like veil of hurricanes. You live like this, Careena?
Are you kidding? No one lives like this. A Benevodon is behind this gale. I'd bet lucre on it.
Speaking of which, where is it?
Faerie! Hey, Faerie!
Nothing. Nary a peep from Faerie. She may have been blown off course before she arrived.
Well, we should probably check with the chief anyway. Out of everyone in town, he's most likely to have an idea of what's going on in the Vale.
The chief is sure to know what's going on in Longren.
I hope so. Careena's right. No one would live in this windstorm. Benevodon's duties calls. Well, I'm guessing we picked our first one. Well, the expressions on Careena's face is quite curious. She does not appear to rejoice at returning home. Traveling to Longren seemed like the right thing to do in the moment, but now I'm remembering why I left. It feels awkward, you know? I know. All the leaves could blow these trees of this tree at this rate. Don't you blow away too?
What is the meaning of this, Careena?
Hello to you too.
Why would the Alms and Soul God return here to the Vale? You should be en route to the Mana Tree. The wind howls unabated. Is this not because you have failed to do your part and complete your duty as the Alms?
No, you got it all wrong. The storm is because of the Benevodon of Wind. That's why we left the sanctuary in the first place, to defeat those monsters.
All this time, I assumed this was just the manifestation of the prophecy of disaster.
Tell us where Besseroth is, please.
The Wind Sanctum. But you must not venture there again, Careena. Shiryu has already tried. We have not heard from him since. I will not lose more people to that terrible place.
Shiryu disappeared? Why didn't you go after him?
The path into the Wind Sanctum has been blocked by a large boulder. We have tried everything to make it budge, but it's no use. There is nothing more you can do, Alms. I suggest you return to the Mana Tree and fulfill your duty.
I told you, defeating the Benevodons is part of our duty now. We're here to save the Vale, you stubborn dummy. What's not clicking?
Careena, it would be unwise to anger the Benevodon further.
Well, now that I know where the Benevodon is, we're finished here. I've got nothing more to say to you, Chief. Time to hit the road, everybody. Let's go save Shiryu from whatever trouble he's in at the Sanctum.
This village
Careena
is
and the chief are at each
really
other's
bad.
throats as usual. She wanted to check out the Wind Sanctum. I should catch up with her.
Oh, definitely, but the fact that they're assuming that she did something wrong instead of figuring out the Benevodon has been released, something else must be happening. I really don't like this village. This chief seems terribly timid when told to place his trust in our team. He should believe in Careena like the rest of us. Careena's mentioned that Cheerio fella before. Jeepers, I hope the Benevodon hasn't done anything irreparable to him. Nah, I'm sure he should be fine. I understand that the Vale's worried about incurring the wrath of the Benevodon, but they won't be able to ignore the problem much longer. Oh, fearsome Besserot, mighty Benevodon of Wind, please have mercy on Longrun. We cannot survive for much longer. And the thing is, if we offered up our souls, it doesn't mean that the Benevodon will go away. It will still be there, just there won't be anybody to protect it. Well, hey there, how are you? Why the long face, you ask? Well, how should I put this? Do you remember that letter I asked you to find for me? I still haven't given it to her yet. I know, don't give me that look. Every day I tell myself, tomorrow's the day, I'll go and give it to her tomorrow. But every time I reach to the outskirts of town, I get cold feet. I just can't take that final step, you know? Listen, I hate to ask you for another favor, but do you think you can go and hand over the letter for me? Her name's Chica, and she lives in the Ratha Harbor. I go on my own if I could, but I just don't have that in me. Could you do it for me, please? We might as well. Why not? Who are we to say no? Oh, wait. Hey, little one.
Look, a cactus.
Oh, found you, little cactus. Yeah, couldn't find a good hiding spot. You found me. Where to next? 2 more for the next discount.
Oh.
Here in Longrun, we have an ancient legend about a monster called Grave Picus, also known as the Death's Portent. The rhyme goes like this. From its pointed beak does Death's Portent sings, touch the plumes for the mice it will bring. Grave Picus is believed to rest somewhere in the airy passage. No one's actually seen this creature, mind you. Perhaps you'd like to be the one who do. Well, we can always try. Just to see what kind of level quest we're talking about. I do wonder if these Benevodon fights will help us unleash our elemental plot. I'm a meat lover and I'm not ashamed to admit it. In fact, meat is pretty much all I eat. The more fat the better. But when I went for my last checkup, the doctor didn't seem too impressed. She said I was seriously damaging my health. But instead of swapping meat for vegetables entirely and making myself sick, I had a better idea. Just eat healthier meats. I learned from a book that breast meat is the best meat, so that's what I've decided to eat from now on. Apparently, pricklebeak meat is not the only leanest you can find, but also pretty delicious too. If you do happen upon pricklebeak during your travels, make sure you remember my face and bring it me some of its meat. Got it? If we do, we will. Alright, let's see if we can break those rock and get into the Vale.
Look at the size of that boulder. No wonder no one has been able to get into the Wind Sanctum.
Besseroth's doing, to be sure. I believe it's meant to be a warning.
Oh, there you are, Faerie.
Flying in this weather has been difficult. Anyway, what are you going to do about the boulder?
I don't see what the big deal is. Flamey can take us over it in no time. Isn't that right? Don't worry. You've got this, Ramco. Now transform! Ramco, what's wrong? Are you sick? Does your tummy hurt? Are you scared of turning into Flammy? What? You mean you don't want to go back to the Wind Sanctum?
Wait a minute. Isn't that where Ramco used to live?
Long time ago, yeah. I went to the Sanctum once when I was training as an oracle. I tried to protect Ramco from a sudden violent gust of wind, but I got hurt. That's how I lost one of my wings, actually. Ramco never showed any interest in returning home after she brought me back to Longren. Maybe she wanted to forget all about the incident. But the longer we wait, the more I worry about Shiryu.
Wounds of the body heal faster than wounds of the heart. We should look for another way in.
Yeah. Best not to push her too much. In that case,
Do we attempt to ascend?
Something tells me the people of the Vale would rather we got rid of the rock.
But they mentioned they've been unsuccessful so far.
I've got it. We gather the whole village together and push. Huh?
That's
It's
a
big
little bit
town,
simple.
Bigger than Verdius, at least. And we can help too. I think we have a shot is all.
everyone might have given up on moving this thing before they even got started. No one knew that it was a Benevolon's doing, after all. It's worth a shot. I'll go back to the Vale and talk to the villagers and see if anybody will lend us a hand.
When I first met you, nothing could make you lift a finger for the Vale.
True, but surely you noticed that I've since matured into a lovely, responsible alm. Y'all wait here.
Don't cause any trouble on the way.
Thanks for the vote of confidence, Morley. I'll be back before you can say Sylphid. You stay here too, Ramco. I'll make the people of the Vale see reason somehow, so don't you worry.
Somehow, I doubt it.
I'll visit the chief, and I should talk to Mom and Dad. I guess I better get the other oracles on my side too. The rest of the Vale is sure to join us then. Okay, Careena. Just explain the plan, and they'll see reason.
I hope you succeed, but I don't have faith. How big is that rock, you think? The Benevolon's got to be pretty huge and really reckless to be throwing something like this around.
Perfect.
Oh, you always follow through when you feel fervently about something. The Vale will come around to see your convictions. Well, Ramco's the one who brought you back to Longren after you got hurt, right? It seems like you've been thick as thieves since then.
Oh.
The boulder is a sign of the Benevolon's rage. We should not do anything to aggravate it further. Well, the path to the Sanctum is completely blocked by a huge boulder. I doubt anybody is strong enough to move it. We just have to need the hole to get through. We were quick to lose your temper sometimes, but I know you get things done when you put your mind to it. Trust in that.
Hey, Dad, Mom.
Careena! How are you, honey? How's Ramco?
That's the spirit. You're shaping up to be quite Alm-like. You know, reliable, and confident.
Now that you mention it, what's the Alm of Wind doing here instead of the mana tree?
Don't tell me you've abandoned your sacred duty, Careena.
No, no, no. I'm still on the pilgrimage, believe you me. We're just taking care of other urgent business at the moment.
Like what, young lady?
Like defeating the Benevolon rampaging in the Wind Sanctum? That's why I'm here. I need help with the boulder blocking the way.
That does sound urgent, but what can we do? Nothing, that's what.
That boulder isn't going anywhere. And even if we could move it, what then? You run off into the jaws of danger to fight a Benevolon?
Honey, you could get hurt. You were appointed the Alm. You can't be so reckless anymore.
Fantastic. You still have no faith in me. You think I'd lose against the Benevolon? Or that I'd run away from my duty?
See what you did? You accused her of running away.
What was I supposed to think? Alms don't just visit home after they leave on the pilgrimage.
I know, but if you weren't trying to shift the blame, then...
Stop fighting! It's like all you ever do is argue with each other and lose your temper and scold me.
Our tempers? Look who's talking, Missy. Everything that comes out of your mouth is either a whine or a complaint.
Oh, don't start, you two.
You know what? Fine, forget I even asked. If you're not gonna help me, then I'm not gonna waste my breath begging.
Careena!
Oh no, not again. I keep messing this up.
I forgot how quickly we get into arguments in this household. I should leave them be until we've all cooled down a bit. Knowing those two, they'll bicker for hours. Better move on to someone else for now.
Yeah, come on, don't give up. Not just yet.
When will I learn? I should just say what I came to say and be done with it.
Well, you never know. You might have gotten through to them. Oh, Careena, listen. Shuri is out of the Vale and there's no way for him to return. Is there nothing you can do? Maybe not nothing, but just very little. Where is... Ah, there it is.
Hello.
Hi, I think this little one wants some grizzly syrups. You got some with you? Would you hand it over? Not aware of anything happening in this town.
Hey, it's been a while.
Careena!
How's the wind dying going? Remember, you've only got 4 years to master it before the fairies do.
Give us a break. We're trying, but we can't exactly practice with all these gale winds raging through the Vale.
No, you're right. I'm sorry for teasing you.
So, you're back in Longren. What about finishing the pilgrimage?
About that, I have a request. The path into the Wind Sanctum is blocked, and I mean to do something about it.
There's no way! People already tried to do something about the boulder and nothing worked. That rock just does not want to give way.
That's why we have to get everyone to help at the same time. Once we move it, I can enter the Sanctum and defeat the Benevodon.
You want to go into the Wind Sanctum again? But Careena, you might get hurt. And then what'll we do?
That's all anyone ever says to me. Do you want this windstorm to last forever? You'll never be able to do the dying again.
Oh, so now you're worried about the wind dying. You couldn't care less before you started your journey. We asked you to help summon the fairy and you refused. She only came once you finally relented. Thank the spirits. And here you are, asking for favors from the fairy people you left out to dry. You want the boulder gone? Do it yourself!
Excuses, excuses. When did you get so hard-headed, Nagi? You know what? I think I will go move that rock. And once I do, that'll teach you to doubt me. Okay, that was definitely my fault. Before I was named the Alm, sure you and Ramco were the only ones who had my back. Of course I didn't feel like helping the rest of the Vale. But it's too late to apologize for that now. I could explain myself until I'm blue in the face, and it won't change what I did. Come on, Careena.
Yeah. You won't know until you tried. You might have reached through to them, even if you don't see it right now.
I'm realizing just how awful I was to everyone when I left. Oh.
Don't worry, it isn't over until the fat lady sings. And that particular fat lady is gonna be the chief, I'm sure. Yeah, and I'm going wide around him because I want to see if we can save the game and continue on the next episode. Because, well, we're running a bit late and, well, I'm thinking of first going to the Sanctum, defeat the Benevolent of Wind, and then move on from there. Because if we do things per continent, we might as well do the Benevolent here as well. That also would mean that Etern will be on that list as well. So for now, I wish you a great night, morning, day, wherever you are, and if you're still here, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and be back next time as we talk to the chief as our last chance for getting help to move that boulder out of the way so we can get to that Sanctum, seeing as Flemmy doesn't want to fly over it. And I'm hoping that if she succeeds, we can hunt down the Benevodon, fight it, defeat it, and make these winds stop here. And maybe the people will see us in a different light. And of course, by defeating the Benevodons, we'll gain a level or two, which makes us even stronger against the monsters we have to face in these quests. Which, I have to be honest, they are pretty rough. And once we get over level 40, we should be able to have at least a chance to fight those monsters in the ruins. Because they're 55, and that is still so far off for us. But I'm willing to give it a try once we are above level 40. But for now, till next time, bye bye.